rolling in the rushes down by the riverside. She's got everything delightful, she's got everything I need. Takes the wheel when I've seen double, pays my ticket when I speed. Skimming through rays of violet, she can wait in a drop of dew. She don't come and I don't follow, waits backstage while I sing to you. She can dance a Cajun rhythm and jump like a whale in four-wheel drive. She's my summer love in the spring, fall and winter. She can make happy any man alive. Sugar Magnolia, ringing that bluebell, all caught up in sunlight. Now come on out, sing it, I'll walk you in the sunshine. Ooh, come on, come on home with me. She's got everything delightful, she's got everything I need. Breeze in the pines in the summer night, moonlight, crazy in the sunlight, yes indeed. Sometimes when the cuckoo's crying, when the moon is halfway down, sometimes when the night is dying, take me out and I wander round, walk around. Sunshine daydream, walk you in the tall trees, going where the wind goes, moving like a red road. Come on over, street lad. Right out thinking I walk you in the morning sunshine, sunshine daydream, sunshine daydream. Come on over, daydream, sunshine daydream. Walk there, sunshine daydream. Waiting in the cold street, going on at your window, going where the wind goes. They're never gonna miss us. Right out winging, I'll catch you in the morning sunshine, sunshine daydream, sunshine daydream. Sunshine daydream. Sunshine daydream. Come on over, daydream. Sunshine daydream. Coming from the sweet dream. Sunshine daydream. 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 Sweet lover daydream.
That was live from Cincinnati, 1972, October 26th. The beautiful Cincinnati Music Hall in Cincinnati, Ohio. You're listening to Ramblin' Rob on 88.3 FM, WAIF. We are done with our member-a-thon, but it's not too late to become a member. Go to WAIF's website, WAIF883.org. We've got some good information. We got an updated programming grid and some apps for your smartphone there, so you can take us anywhere you go. Also, $25 gets you a membership. You get voting rights every September at our annual meeting. Copy of the hottest ticket in town, the WAIF Alert newsletter, and Ramblin' Rob will give you tonight, if you become a member, because it's past member-a-thon, I'm still feeling a little bit generous, I'll give you a personally etched glass shipped straight to your door and a little music, couple buttons, couple goodies, because I'm such a generous guy and I appreciate your support. Thanks again for listening. WAIF, as a community radio station, serves only to open its airwaves to responsible, divergent points of view. The opinions expressed on this program do not reflect those of WAIF, its board of trustees, staff, or other programmers. The opinions expressed are my own, or fortunately my guest. Tonight we have Strange Mechanics in studio, one of Cincinnati's hottest bands. I'm sure I heard Birdman talking them up on the way in, so I have not seen them live, but obviously that is a mistake. I need to check these guys out, and I'm sure you guys are going to stick around. So if you have any friends, Facebook or otherwise, let them know. Strange Mechanics are in studio. And speaking of that, Ramblin' Rob has a Facebook page. Become my friend, my buddy, my pal amigo. I'll let you know what's happening here on The Greatest Story Ever Told. Also have a YouTube channel with about 154 old shows and interviews, musical interludes, stuff like that for your listening enjoyment. Coast to Coast, WAIF883.org. All of our shows are divergent palette we have here. I like to call WAIF the Swiss Army knife of radio. We have everything from gospel to bluegrass to reggae, Django Reinhardt, the Grateful Dead. You name it, we have it. Check it out. All right, well, I'm going to quit rambling. Thanks to Smokestack Cindy. A big shout out to her. All my Facebook friends, international listeners, thanks again. And a big shout out to Chris on the West Coast and Chris locally here on the West Side. And a big shout out to Brian and Mary Jo. Thanks again for supporting Ramblin' Rob as usual. Scarlett and Travis and Dawn, thanks again for listening. We'll be down to Stanley's tomorrow night. Check out Ugly Radio Rebellion. So I'm excited to see them. Have not had the opportunity to check them out live, but as you guys know, if you know me, I love checking out live music. And live music, pretty much since I play almost live Grateful Dead, is the only way to go. And speaking of the only way to go, Ballad of Casey Jones, only done a couple times. This was the last time, 1970, August 8th, a great little show, Golden Hall Community Concourse. It was an acoustic set, and joining the Grateful Dead during this little rare tune, John Marmaduke and David Nelson of New Riders of the Purple Sage. I really like this tune. I believe Smokestack Cindy said today is the 100th anniversary of the Casey Jones running his steam engine through the station out of control. So a rare little tune for you. Then we're going to roll into a Dark Star Orchestra song because if you're my Facebook friend, you know about a special little contest I have about winning passes to the Dark Star Jubilee. Let me know what Dark Star Orchestra song this is, and I'll throw you a little name in my hippie hat, and maybe you'll get lucky. All right, well, I'm not going to tell you what it is, and it's coming up. It's going to be one of the next 3 songs. All right, thanks again for listening to WAIF.
Spider Pig, does whatever a spider pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. Look out, he is a spider pig.
But it's a whole other Casey Jones. It's a whole other Casey Jones. Children, children, now give your hand. Tell me, mama, what do you mean by that? Yeah, put it on your head. Go down to town, see your papa is good. just before you die. Fix their blind so that the fun's if they ride, they don't ride the rock. Put their trust in the hands of God. Casey said just before we died, tomorrow is that I want to ride. The people said, "Roll Casey, can maybe who follow Rico in the same."
That's a lovely accent you have. New Jersey?
Austria.
Austria! Well then, good day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
A little crowd noise there from the next tune coming up. You guys just missed it.
All right, here we go. We can share the women, we can share the wine. We can share what we got of yours, 'cause we done shared all of mine. Keep on rolling, just a mile to go. Keep on rolling, my old buddy, you're moving much too slow. I just jumped the watchman right outside the fence. Took his rings for box and chain. Ain't that ever seen? It hurts my ears to listen, and it burns my eyes to see. Get down to man in cold blood shedding, might as well be me. Hey. We used to play for silver, now we play for life. Once we're spawned and once we're blood at the point of the knife. Now the die is shaking, now the time is falling. There ain't no winner in the game. You don't go home with all, not with one. dances, 4th of July. Sun so hot, the clouds so low, the eagles fill the sky. Catch the Detroit, Santa Fe. The great northern out of Cheyenne, from sea to shining sea. Gotta go to Tulsa, first train we can ride. Gotta settle one of those scars, small park ride. Ain't the place no man can hide, shelter to keep him from the sun. And a bit can give us rest now, yeah, keep us on the high.
Wetting your palate there with a little DSO. I'm going to be going up to the Jubilee, one of my favorite, the favorite way to kick off the summer over a nice long Memorial Day weekend playing. Listen to the best jam bands in the Midwest, including 3 nights.
These people are hippies.
Of DSO.
They are occupying a piece of ground in San Francisco's Golden Gate Park, which has come to be called Hippie Hill. They represent a new form of social rebellion. They dress in bizarre and colorful ways. They wear their hair long. Their very name suggests that they are hip, on to something good. They all declare themselves rebels against our society. They like music. The word love is used by them a lot.
You're listening to Ramblin' Rob on WAIF. Let's go back to 1983 here, June 27th, up at Poplar Creek Music Theater in Hoffman Estates, over in Illinois. Little long jam. We're trying to continue that. Man, we're up to the ends, people. We're getting close to halfway. I started this in January. It's almost May. So you guys are in for a long year of Long Grateful Dead. And speaking of Long Grateful Dead, this is one of those tunes your friends hate you for.
I was born in a desert. I was raised in a lion's den. Born in a desert. I was raised in a lion's den. Well, my number one occupation, Stephen Whippet to my other hands. Really, I'm a woman being in Texas. Busted Jill and gone for good. Wounded man in Texas. Busted Jill and gone for good. Sure couldn't catch me, but his little girl sure wish she would. Don't you know she wish she would? Call me crazy. Some says I am, some says I ain't. Doctor call me crazy. Some says I am, some says I ain't. Preacher man call me sinner, but a little girl call me saint. Other shots of whiskey. With the red hair still looking good. Couple shots of whiskey, Chicago Phillies still looking good. Don't you think so? Couple more shots of whiskey, I'm going out to Mingo. yes, yes, in its teeth, what the buck teeth. This tea right here in Chicago, where the little girls know what to do. I was born in a desert, I was raised in a lion's den. Born in a desert, I was raised in a lion's den. Well, my number one occupation, stealing women's to make other ends. And I'll do it again. Yeah, my number one occupation, stealing women's to make other ends.
From 1983, New Minglewood Blues there. You can check out the WAIF webpage at WAIF883.org. At the WAIF website, you'll find a program grid of the WAIF on-air schedule, streaming audio links to other programmers' web pages, and all the other current news about what's going on here at 88.3 FM. Check out 24-hour live streaming radio, WAIF883.org. Road rage, a growing problem on our highways, seems to awaken in the summertime, since it's getting close, guys. According to a USA Today snapshot, road rage is most often exhibited from 4 to 6 p.m. on sunny summer Friday afternoons on urban freeways with moderate congestion. Thank you very much. A possible solution, try those back roads. Smokestack Cindy always tries to tuck me into that stuff. Okay, take the scenic route and enjoy the beautiful summer day. This message brought to you by the Ohio Insurance Institute and WAIF and The Greatest Story Ever Told and Ramblin' Rob and Strange Mechanics. I would highly suggest that too. Healthy Start, Ohio's health insurance option for children, provides health coverage to children and families with limited income who may not have access to comprehensive health care. Applying for Healthy Start is really easy. Give them a call. 1-800-324-8680. So give them a call. Health insurance is important. I don't know if that really applies to since Obamacare's around now. But, oh well. And speaking of good things, you're listening to 88.3 FM Ramblin' Rob and The Greatest Story Ever Told. Check me out on YouTube. Also have a Facebook page for you guys. It's never too late to join. Become a member today. Support Cincinnati's only community radio station. We're going to play one more tune, and then I'm going to get Strange Mechanics on air. We're going to touch base with them, see what's happening, and then take a little break, and then we're going to bring you some live music, what I specialize in. Some Strange Mechanics coming up here in about 10 minutes. Okay, guys, check out this, a little bit of the new Speedway Acoustic, rare one. They usually did this electric, and I tried playing this about 2 weeks ago. I never got around to it. I always try to squeeze too much into one little program. So this one is probably 6-7 minutes. You just never know with these cats. It says 10, but I got a feeling they're doing a little, a little tuning or something. But they only tune because they care.
God, have you ever seen a spleen that large?
No, not since breakfast.
This train has got to run today. It's not just a change in style. One step done and another begun, and I wonder how many of mine. I spend a little time on the mountain, spend a little time away. Heard some say better run away, others say better stand still. I don't know what I was told. In the heat of the sun, a man died of cold. On coming on, stand and wait with the sun so dark and the hour so late. this darkness got you.
That was a little live Grateful Dead, little new Speedway Boogie from 1970. Thanks again for listening. You're listening to WAIF Ramblin' Rob and the greatest story ever told. I want to let you guys know what happened today in Grateful Dead history, in case you missed it, and if you're a true fan, I'm sure you did not. Today in Grateful Dead history in 1967, Grateful Dead played at the Cheetah in Santa Monica, California. 1977, the Palladium, New York City. That was the first sunrise. 1981, Greensboro Coliseum, North Carolina. 1984, the Nassau Coliseum, Uniondale, New York. 1988, the Grateful Dead played the Frost Amphitheater in Palo Alto. That was an FM broadcast and the first Let the Good Times Roll. Also, 1989 was the last time that the guys played in the Irvine Meadows Auditorium, or a Coliseum, actually, Irvine, California. Okay, guys, we're going to touch base with in just about 30 seconds with the guys from Strange Mechanics. They're in studio, but find Ramblin' Rob on Facebook. Also have a YouTube channel with a lot of interesting stuff, especially if you like the Grateful Dead. If you don't like the Grateful Dead, you might probably want to steer clear. Probably some of those listeners, YouTube gives you great analytical capability. Some of those listeners that only listen to my show for like 3 seconds probably found the wrong stuff. Okay, well, I'm going to quit yakking here and get on with the guys from Strange Mechanics. Guys, thank you again for joining Ramblin' Rob in studio.
Oh, man, thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
Oh, no problem, guys. I'll since it is radio here, I'll let you guys introduce yourselves, and we'll go around the horn here since there's 4 of them in studio.
I'm Bobby Kuhlenberg. I play the lead guitar and the lead singer.
Meekus Davis, play the drums.
Brian Johnson, I play the bass.
Tyler Magnorini, I play keyboards and synthesizer.
All right, so you guys are a local band out of Cincinnati. One of the great things that I really like about this job, I get to expose a lot of my listeners to a lot of good music that they normally would not hear. Probably haven't heard a lot of Strange Mechanics on the radio as of late. How'd you guys start playing together?
Actually, we happen to be from the same area, so.
And that is where?
Around Anderson.
Anderson, gotcha.
Yep. And,
on the east side, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So, the BJ, bass player, and Bob, who's our lead vocalist, they were jamming together at first, and I happened to run into him. I was like, hey, you should let me play some drums. So, and then it just started like that. We got together a couple times a week, and boom, a couple of years later, we're still jamming.
So you guys have been together 2 years, something like that?
Yeah, a little short of 2 years.
Gotcha. I know you guys have a lot of good stuff happening in 2015, but I believe next week you're going to be down at Stanley's?
Yeah, May 8th, Saturday, or actually it's Friday, isn't it? We'll be with our good friends Ethosine at Stanley's, and it should be a really killer show. So
yeah, I just might have to spin down there myself. I'm going down to Stanley's tomorrow night, actually, too. So I'm not an alcoholic, people. I just enjoy the live music.
Yeah, neither are we.
So you guys, have you guys always been musically inclined? I mean, did you guys start playing instruments as children, or is it something you guys picked up later?
I can't speak for everyone.
Right, we'll pass the mic around.
Because, but we didn't really know each other great. I knew BJ. I knew of him. He was younger than me. Meekus went to our rival high school, Turpin, and I saw him around, I knew who he was. Tyler, I always looked up to because he was older than me and played piano. Anyway, but myself personally, always been into music. I was always singing as a young kid, and then my mom got me a guitar. I was like 13 and started just spending all my evenings online looking at tablature and just like learning on my own pace. And I found out later I learned everything wrong. But
well, at least you learned.
But yeah, then I got way into music theory in college, and I have a choral background, so I'm really into like the composition element in music and kind of creating landscapes and creating ideas and kind of getting things across. Some of our other guys may be a little bit more into the open-ended kind of music.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
I like to give a lot of credit to my dad. He was always in the band, him and his brothers.
What was that band called?
They were called
trivia question. Put him on the spot. He's like, oh man.
My dad's band was called the Mix. It was called yeah, right. Yeah, that'd be nice. No, it was called the Mix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Mix, what they call it. So I always tell this story. But like, you know, they've been playing since I was my mom's stomach, attending those practices. So
You've had music in you pretty much.
I had no
life.
choice. There was wasn't a choice.
Got that rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've always been into music. Never really played until I was, I don't even really remember, probably 14 or 15, or somewhere around there. Played guitar.
So you were one of those kids that picked up a guitar probably to pick up chicks too.
Well, you know, that's not a bad thing, you know. But yeah, and then when I started playing with these guys, it was like, well, I think I'm just gonna play the bass, you know, and I have loved it, but yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, I have my parents to thank / blame for this. I'm really thankful for the gift they gave me, but I was about like 13 or 14. I was really into skating at the time. My mom made me take piano lessons against my will for the most part.
Was it some sort of punishment or something?
He's out skating all the time. Like, let's get some structure in his life. Like,
Self-improvement.
Yeah, and sticking with it 10 plus years later, like, it's awesome.
Been tickling the keys ever since.
Yeah, and plus they have a great affinity for music themselves. You know, they've been taking me to see like the Rolling Stones, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young ever since I was young. So.
Oh yeah, that's one thing that I really thank my parents for. Is I remember when I was in like 7th grade and Kiss came to town. You know? I mean, this was in 1978, 9 maybe, and my dad hated Kiss. I mean, he fought in the Korean War. He was a paratrooper, high and tight, but he took me to see Kiss and Ted Nugent. That was like huge for him because he hated it the whole time. Yeah, I could tell he hated it, but he did it.
That's nice. For his son.
Yeah, so I'll let you guys answer this next question. I'm sure you guys can. Do you have any big plans besides Stanley's for 2015? You plan on playing any festivals and working on any studio stuff?
We're trying to get an album recorded, the first full length. Probably towards the end of this year is when we're looking to release it. Gotcha. The next big festival we have is Paradise Music Festival that our good friends at Essential Productions, who are all throwing killer shows all the time. They're throwing it on. It's a beautiful area with a lake that you can swim in.
Where's it at?
Really good time. I think it's Hustonville, Kentucky. It's at a place called Echo Acres. It's in the middle of the woods. It is awesome.
Of Louisville.
Yeah, it's about
an hour and a half from Cincy.
Yeah, about 2 hours, hour and a half.
It's like 15 minutes past where the banjos start playing.
Right.
If you're on the Bourbon Trail, you're going the right way.
Yeah, I actually get a terrapin down there in Harrodsburg, Kentucky. It's on the Bourbon Trail. You pass like 3 distilleries along the way. So you got an album. What other fest you guys plan on playing at besides that one? Anything lined up yet? I mean, it's still early. Don't get me wrong.
I think off the top of my head, we are playing at Stanley's Summer Festival thing in August.
Oh, yeah, usually a little 2-day fest there.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, we're also playing.
That's always a good time.
Yeah, we're also playing at one called Space Jam that we just got booked on. It's in Bellefontaine, Ohio, near Columbus, and
home of Ohio's oldest concrete pavement.
Yes, sir. Fun fact from Ramblin' Rob.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
I think it's the 3rd highest point in Ohio. It might be the highest point is around Bellefontaine too. But anyway, well, yeah, I know that because I'm into concrete, man. Like apparently a lot. Apparently too much. So, what do you guys think? I know talking to you guys like Fish, Grateful Dead, jam bands, etc. So, what do you guys think of the big reunion this year? A quote unquote Grateful Dead.
Well, all my friends were all trying to get their lotteries in, and I was kind of like, I got to work and stuff. I don't have time to be dropping a bunch of money on a couple nights of music, and I've seen all those guys play separately, and I think it's going to be a great time. I think there's a lot of publicity to it.
Mm-hmm, a lot of hype.
A lot of hype. I hope they really lay it down for the people, man.
Yeah, I think they'll deliver. I mean, that's unquestionable. But,
they're going to.
Yeah, they almost have to. What do you think, man, about the whole getting together? This no opinion.
I think it's cool. I think they should have kept it to the one fairly well thing, because then people are buying like $10,000 tickets
Yeah,
plus, and it's like,
little,
oh no, now you have another chance to go see him. Sorry, you already spent thousands of dollars on a ticket.
I haven't got confirmation, but someone told me it's actually going to be on pay-per-view also.
Yeah, that is true. That just came out.
Yeah, so that's...
Yeah,
I will be doing that.
I don't think they could have picked much of a better guitarist to fit in than Trey, though. But
well, yes, opinions vary.
You know.
Yeah, of course it is.
The young girls like Trey.
Yeah, I saw the Grateful Dead for the first time at Soldier Field. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of up in the air about it. I hate Ticket Bastard. I can say that because we got on the phone, did it old school, called in on the day the tickets went on sale. The wife got on there, plugged in the credit card number, signed us seats, gave us an amount, and then right after they gave us the amount, $800, blah, 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 some dollars, they're like, oh, we're sorry, we're experiencing technical difficulties. And then they hang up on me. Ooh. So it's like, well, how'd that happen? I had tickets and everything. So, yeah.
So close.
Yeah, I just told my boss today, man, I bailed on Chicago. I jumped out of the plane, the chute's pulled, I'm gone.
It's okay. There'll be another reunion.
Yeah, no, I've seen a lot of these guys individually, and I've got to listen to all their music, and and like I tell people, having over 16,000 random Grateful Dead songs, over 1,000 bootlegs, that's what is the Grateful Dead to me. When I put in a 74 show or 79 show or say any year some Pigpen, that's the Grateful Dead to me, and it. Haven't seen Further and the other ones and Dead and all their various people joining them. It's good, but it's not.
It's not the real thing,
no,
and it never will be.
Yeah, it's like a false substitute. But so you guys have been playing live together for a couple years now. So what do you like best about playing live?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because I'm not a musician. I always ask you guys that. What do you like best about it?
Well, we're pretty improv heavy, and we actually get a lot of energy from what the crowd's doing. If they're up in and their face jumping up and down, we tend to bring it a little bit harder sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
and other times we play a little bit slower to just kind of meet the energy the crowd's putting off. It's way different than just playing in a studio or a room with just the guys,
Just me.
Oh yeah, just me.
Yeah, I think it's such a rush to be up there and just like connecting musically. Like you feel when it gets on a certain level, and then you can tell when the crowd is like into it too on that level, and just like the energy that you can feel from the room is just like such a rush.
Yeah, that's what a lot of musicians, since I'm not one, tend to say. It's almost that intangible energy that goes, that symbiosis between people and band that meets somewhere in the middle and gets swirled around. And
it's crazy. It's crazy because you're creating music real time, and then you're making people move in real time as well. So I'm a studio guy, so I'm usually kind of sitting back, taking my time with things.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no comparison to doing live music. Like I said, just that real time.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then when you step off stage, get in the crowd, you get to mingle with the people who's been watching, and they always appreciate it, and we appreciate it just as much. You know what I mean?
I'm sure that's some crazed fan of yours calling in. So yeah, if you are calling in, we're in the middle of an interview. You can tune in. Give me a call here just after this interview. I'm not going to interrupt you guys.
So I had a few minutes to just think about this question while my bandmates were answering. So I think that when you're playing in front of people, it adds an element of importance to what you're doing with your instrument. I can sit there and be playing at my house and just be jamming full blow, and then on the drop of a hat I just stop, maybe go get a glass of water, change gears entirely. When I'm in front of an audience, there's an element of supportive pressure that they provide for me, because all of a sudden it's just not about me. I'm having to provide the entertainment for this room full of folks.
That's right. They're paying money to see you guys.
Yeah, man. It's like,
you guys
God,
need to step up.
Yeah, we got this, this logo or whatever, and this product, I guess, that we're selling, and I want that to always be quality.
Yeah, well, that's good, because you won't get very far if you're not.
Exactly. That's true.
All right, last question for you guys. Tell me what your favorite Grateful Dead song is, if you have one. And then we'll get to this guy that keeps calling in.
Jack Straw.
Jack Straw, there you go.
Yeah,
that was a DSO
just
song
played
we
it
played tonight, yeah.
I'm going to have to go with Shakedown Street.
There's a good one.
It's a very hard question. I've been really into He's Gone lately, or Althea has always been a favorite.
That's good. That's a good one.
I'm gonna go with Box of Rain. We actually tried to get that as our high school graduation song. Had a few people vote for it, but obviously not enough. But yeah,
as a deadhead, you're always in the minority. Always
Yep.
in the minority. Gosh darn it.
Well, I'm a piano player.
Right. Well, that was Strange Mechanics. We're going to get on with them tuning up here. Thanks again for listening to WAIF.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
little live Grateful Dead for you guys from 1974. That was the Palais des Sports over in Paris, France. Thanks again for listening to Ramblin' Rob and the greatest story ever told. Got some good music coming on in just a little second, but first wanted to let you guys know about some good things here at WAIF. Tune down from the stress of the workday world. Tune into Waves of the New Age and tune up to your higher self. Catch The Wave every Tuesday afternoon from 3 to 5 p.m. right here on WAIF. And speaking of WAIF, we highly recommend that you buy recycled products that are made from recycled materials. The next time you're shopping, look for products that say made from recycled materials. And don't just look at them, buy them. Lend a helping hand in protecting Mother Earth. A message brought to you by Ramblin' Rob, WAIF Cincinnati, and The Strange Mechanics. Health Resource Center. Experts say women make the most healthcare choices in a home, including what to eat and which doctor to see. Groups such as National Women's Health Resource Center work to help women make more informed choices. The center publishes a free family health fun book and handbook organized by life stages ranging from birth to old age. So I think they got you covered. It can help to make it easier to keep up with a family's changing healthcare needs. For a free copy, you can call them 1-877-986-9472 or visit the website on the interwebs, www.healthywomen.org. Okay, well, we don't have any healthy women in studio, but we do have a band called Strange Mechanics. We're going to get on with these guys here in just a second. One question I forgot to ask you guys. We'll get on with them here in just a second. But one question I failed to ask you guys is, do you have any Facebook pages, any websites, anywhere that people, if they like what they hear, can maybe check you guys out?
We're on SoundCloud. If you search us on there, or Reverb Nation, you can find some music, or Bandcamp. But our Facebook page is facebook.com/strangemechanicsmusic. Or you can search us in the search bar there, and you should be able to find us. So
Gotcha.
One of those outlets should work just fine.
You guys got some stuff on YouTube, anything like that?
We got a few things. A lot of
I
it
found a
is
couple things.
Audience posted stuff, but
right. Thanks to the
we should
iPhone,
be getting more and more on there.
Oh,
We do have a YouTube page, but.
Yeah, thanks to the iPhone, everybody thinks they're an amateur videographer now. All right, well, I'm going to shut up and quit rambling. We're going to get on with some Strange Mechanics. Gentlemen, if you will, play a little music for us here on The Greatest Story Ever Told.
Thanks, Rob. This first song we're going to play is called Eggplant. It's got a funny story with it. Maybe you'll hear it someday.
It's eggplant. It's not purple. It's eggplant! Eggplant there. That's the one I listened to before you guys came in here, actually. I like that tune. I'm glad you started out with that one, actually. I bet the story involves a woman, doesn't it? You don't have to tell me, just answer yes or no.
It's a t-shirt.
Okay.
Yeah. Almost as important.
Okay, well, that was Eggplant by the Strange Mechanics. I hope you guys are enjoying these guys as much as I am here, because they're on for about another 20 minutes. Guys, if you want to play another tune, I'd love to hear it.
Absolutely.
All right, this next one is called Runaway. It's a little reggae tune. It's going to be on our new album, which is as of yet untitled, but stay tuned. We are Strange Mechanics. Yeah, we will. We are Strange Mechanics.
drive you half inside. Get up please now for your own sake. Just listen to the funky music that we make. Paradise by tomorrow night. So get up man, let's go, let's ride. Find out what kind of drive you have inside. Come on please, but now for your sake, just listen to the funky music that we make.
Was that the original tune?
Yep.
Do you guys
sir.
do?
Original tune.
Who writes most of your music?
We sort of collaborate. Generally, we'll have a rough idea of a melody or, chord progression, some lyrics, and bring it to the group. And then in kind of, some roundabout ways, we come out with some decent music.
So you guys throw it around like a hot potato. In other words, like most bands, like
just kind of see where it sticks.
I did write the last two. But
I got my greatest Tyler by the way.
A lot of times BJ will come through with a funky bass line like, this is what I got.
Right,
and
build
then,
on that.
Yeah,
Right?
and then, hours later it's
Right, that's how this next one started too. It's called Jellyfish.
Jellyfish. All right, well, you're listening to Strange Mechanics on The Greatest Story Ever Told. And Jellyfish.
Upside down. When the ocean rises, I ascend. When it pours back over, I go down again. I'm real easy going, not high strung. But mess around with me, boy, and you just might get stung. Thank you for being here with us on WAIF 88.3 with Ramblin' Rob. We are Strange Mechanics out of Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah, thank you guys for rocking this place hard. You guys sounded good. I didn't want to tell you guys before you started playing, but you guys actually, when I put the request out there in early January for what bands my listeners would like to have, you guys were the most requested band, actually.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's an honor.
You guys got 3 votes.
Thanks for
No,
that.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But your list, that was the Strange Mechanics. Find them on Facebook. Find them on SoundCloud, isn't there, or something like that?
Yep. All the good stuff.
Yeah,
If you go on
Reverb
Google,
Nation.
you'll probably find it.
May 8th, we'll be at Stanley's Pub.
Yeah, next
Columbia
week at
Tuscaloosa.
Stanley's, yeah.
Coming up. So,
A big supporter of the local music scene, Stanley's Pub. Yeah. So
yes, sir, it is. Stanley's.
That's
great.
our home.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's really. And you guys do open mic jam down there on Sundays?
Sometimes, yeah.
Some of us roll up from time to time and get together and just. Sometimes it's fun to do things and just explore non-songs that we are always together playing. You know what I mean? Just
Right.
like.
So I mean,
jam
if you guys, listening audience, if you are a musician and like to maybe touch base with these guys, pop on into Stanley some Sunday night. And you never know what may shake out on that. All right, well, we're going to let these guys get wrapped up. Thanks again, Strange Mechanics, for joining Ramblin' Rob in studio. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did. I really enjoyed that, man. You guys sound better live than you do, actually, on, like, the SoundCloud.
We do.
Yeah,
we do. We always try to tell people, like, yeah, listen to our music. It's all good, but come out because you don't really get to experience the Strange unless you're in there.
Like the radio is pretty cool, but you gotta see us.
Right. We're very handsome.
We look better than we sound.
They all got radio faces. Don't let them fool you.
And we're very humble.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I'm going to get on with a great little tune by, let's see. Oh, the Grateful Dead. Imagine that. Surprise, surprise. We're going to rock out with a little Pigpen here. Next Time You See Me from 1972. Going back over to Paris at the Olympia Theater. And then we're going to not fade away with a little, let's see how much time we got. 14 minutes. That might work out pretty good. I might even squeeze in a little one more Saturday night, and we'll just not fade away with a little not fade away. Thanks again for listening, guys. Strange Mechanics, thank you again for joining Ramblin' Rob. And you guys can check this show out on YouTube. I should have, we'll say by Sunday night I'll have it uploaded. How's that? I'm not going to commit myself to anything, but all right, well, guys, enjoy this a little bit of Next Time You See Me.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Thank you. Wait a minute. The microphone.
Next time you see me, be the same.
Hey, subscribe. We're missing our election. Whoop, whoop. The electricity went off. Electricity in the fade power, you know how it is. Hold on. Oh, hi.
Next time you see me, things won't be the same. Next time you see me, things won't be the same. If it hurts you, my darling, you only got yourself to blame. Well, it's a true, true saying, all that shine and not gold. It's a true, true saying, all that shine and not gold. Like the good book say, you got to reap just what you sow.
Whoa, for so long. You were wrong. You were woman and another queen is on your throne.
Time you see me, things won't be the same. If it hurts you, my darling, you only got yourself to blame. Well, it's a true, true saying, all the shine is not gold. No, it's not. It's a true, true saying.